If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description.
JID, or JID, is dropping his new album, The Forever Story, this Friday, August 26th. In this video, I wanted to go over everything that we know about this new album so far, including the track list, including the singles, what this, title means, the cover art, everything we got. So let's jump straight into this. So let's start with the release date. Obviously, pretty evident it's this Friday, August 26th. We've gotten that through a combination of different posts, but I want to cover that real quick because it's dropping this Friday. Next up, I want to talk about what this title actually means. Now, what this goes all back to is 2017, him dropping The Never Story, which was his debut album that really made him break out on a different level. That's what really got him in contact with Cole then, what got him signed to Dreamville. All of that just kind of kick-started his career. And so this is the sequel to that, The Forever Story, being the sequel to, obviously, The Never Story. So that's kind of like how this all, is connected to each other. And let's talk about the cover art, because this is also very, very interesting. The cover art was posted on his Instagram at the beginning of this month, so about 3 weeks before the album dropped. And as we can see, it's him standing in the middle of a couple of African-American people around him. And what the deeper meaning of this is when you look at all the individual people, you can see different destinies that African-American lives can take in the U.S. We can see someone rapping. We can see someone, making it in the league. We can see someone go to jail. So all of these different ambivalent things are displayed here, and I think that is pretty cool, and I love the cover art for this. One of the best covers I've seen in a very long time. So this cover is definitely something that I think, could also show us that this album is deeper than maybe just a track list or maybe just a playlist of different singles put together. Let's talk about the singles. We've gotten 3 of them so far. The first one is called Surround Sound with 21 Savage and Baby Tate. I like that very much. The hook is insane on that one. 21 does his thing on this one as well. So this one already gave us a preview, a little sneak peek of what's to come, which is just classic going hard JID type of style. The second single is called Dance Now with Kenny Mason. Also incredible. JID displaying that he can just, switch his flows up, halfway through a verse, stuff like that. Definitely something that you should listen to before getting into this album on Friday. And the third single is actually one that is not going to be on the final album because it couldn't get cleared, which is called 2007. It was originally supposed to be the outro to this album. We can see that in the track list later. But as I said, couldn't get cleared. And so we put it out on YouTube and kind of just told us like, yo, this is like the story of how it came up. It's called 2007 because it takes the listener back to 2007, what was going on in JID's life back then all the process of putting out music, one of focusing on music, meeting Cole, just how all that whole thing happened. So very, very, very interesting, very introspective, 7 minutes in length, I believe, but definitely worth a listen for sure. Let's look at the track list because this is the one that's actually pretty interesting. I dropped a video about 2 days ago on this one. Definitely go check that out if you haven't yet. But he dropped the track list, and as we can see, there are going to be 16 tracks on here, with the 16th one being 2007. But on this track list, we can't actually see the featured artist yet because this was solely for the producers. And shout out my man JID for showing love and shining light on all the producers that worked on this album. Something that not enough artists do, because the producers a lot of the times carry a record and make or break it. So this one is incredible. Make sure to go check out that post. Check out all the producers on there. But let's move on to the actual features of artists on here, because that is what most people are interested in. So as I said, 15 tracks, 16 basically, but the 16th one, the outro, being that 2007 track that is out on YouTube. So let's go through this. So the first track is called Galaxy. We don't know a lot about that one yet. The second track is called Radar, and a lot of y'all told me that he already previewed this. And, as I said, if you want to check all this stuff out before it drops and see all the leaks, anything like that, probably a quick YouTube or Google search will do that for you. But I'm guessing there's going to be a Cole feature on Radar, because that's the only one that the feature isn't yet public on. And all the other ones that have like a dash after them are, do have a feature. So I think a Cole one is going to be on that one. The third track is Dance Now with Kenny Mason, as we already discussed. The fourth one is called Crack Sandwich. We also know about this one already. The fifth one is called Can't Punk Me with Earth Gang, so fellow Dreamville signees. So I'm very excited for that one. I believe the 3 of them can have pretty good synergy. Surround Sound is the 6th one. As I said, 21 Savage, Baby Tate. We already know that one. Pretty amazing. Listen to this. 7th one called Cody Blue 31. I have no idea what this can mean. Let me know in the comments down below if you do. The 8th one is called Bruddenem with Lil Durk and Mustafa the Poet, who is from South Africa. You know, one of y'all told me in the other video exactly where he was from, but he's from South Africa. I think that one's going to be very interesting to have Lil Durk, obviously being from Chicago, the Bruddenem slang and stuff like that, but then also a South African artist on here. So that one's going to be pretty dope. And the 9th track is called Systenem, so a direct reference to the one before that, but there's no like feature on here, so we're gonna have to see in what this actually turns out to be. The 10th one is called Can Make You Change with Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox, incredibly talented, also Dreamville artist that I think is gonna deliver on here and just bring something to this track that maybe JID couldn't bring himself. The 11th track is called Stars with Yasin Bey. Don't know what this could be about. Let me know if you have any ideas what this could sound like, or if you have any previous experience with Yasin Bey's work. The 12th track in this case is Just in Time with Lil Wayne and Kenny Mason. I'm looking forward to that Lil Wayne feature so much. I think Lil Wayne and JID can just trade bars, go hard on a beat, so that is insane. 13th track called Money. Don't know a lot about that one, as well, because just, tracks without features, there's not a lot we can guess about those. The 14th track is called Better Days with John to Austin. I also don't know any experience with his work, don't know who that really is. If you do, let me know in the comments as always. In the 15th track, Lauder 2, also Raven Lene and Aaron Allen Kane. If you do know about them, I checked out their Instagram profiles, but they're not that big yet. So if you have any previous experience with their work, make sure to let me know. But I love that JID is putting on a lot of R&B singers that are not as much out there yet as maybe Ari Lennox. So this is it. This is the track list. This is everything that we know about this thing so far. I think JID can really take this, on another level. He recently had a very big hit with that Enemy track with Imagine Dragons, so he's definitely been breaking through on a more commercial level than he has before, when he was just dropping DiCaprio 2 and stuff like that, which was already big. The Cole feature off D's, that went big. They got a Lyrical Lemonade video for that, but it wasn't yet on the level of him being a superstar. I think that Enemy track really catapulted him into that realm, and if he can come through with an amazing record now while still staying true to what made him JID coming up, and this record could really cement his place in hip-hop as, one that is remaining in the game and just, one that is established as an artist. So this is it, all that we know about this record. We got the title, we got what it means, we got the cover art, the release date, the track list, the single so far, all the features. Now I want to know what you think about this. What track are you most excited for? Which feature are you most looking forward to? We got Lil Wayne on here, so definitely something to be on the lookout for. We also got a bunch of not so well-known artists. Let me know if you have any previous experience with them. What do you think JID can do with this record? Can you really break through on a bigger level and become a really big artist like he did with that Enemy track? Or do you think it'll still remain one of those low-key Dreamville artists like the other ones? I'm talking Earth Gang or Ari Lennox. So let me know what you think about this in the comments down below.
If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.